There are stretches and exercises you can do to make yourself taller. No, there are not. Yes, there are. I've literally grown a few inches since I've been stretching. Okay, what stretches? Like wall slides, hanging from a bar, twist holds, things like that. Right, so you might have made yourself seem taller, but you're not actually taller. No, I'm actually taller when I do bar hangs and decompress my spine. Right, and you're slightly taller in the morning from lying down, but you usually shrink back. So these exercises just reveal your height. They don't actually make you taller. What is the difference? Well, you've basically just adjusted your posture. Isn't fixing your posture a good thing? It's commonly thought nowadays that there are no bad postures, well, why am I stiff from slouching then? Well, holding any single position too long can be uncomfortable. Yeah? Right, but the thought is that it's not that different from if you just held a weight like this for a while. You would also feel stiff and uncomfortable. So just switching things up and changing positions every once in a while can feel good and be good for you. That's the idea anyway. Sure, dude, but I still seem taller to other people now that I've opened up my chest and my shoulders, plus I feel better. Right, because more mobility in that sense is usually a good thing because it gives you more options. So I'm taller regardless. No, look, when a regular person talks about wanting to be taller, they don't necessarily need their bones to be longer. It's just about seeming and being taller. So calm down. I am calm. So am I. Why does it matter so much to you be taller anyway? Because all my friends are taller and everyone knows that people will make fun of you if you're under 6 foot. People will make fun of you if you're 6 foot tall? No, people make fun of you if you're under 6 foot. Keep up. Who is making fun of you for being under 6 foot? 182.88 centimeters for our non-American friends, Hampton. Oh, right, Try to think of someone other than yourself. Right, but who is making fun of people? Men will respect you less, and girls don't want a guy that's too short. Girls don't... Dude, you're married, and you're like 5'8" on a good day. We got married before heightflation, and you know it. Heightflation? It's a progressive increase of societal expectations of how tall someone needs to be. Where did you hear this stuff? Places. Was it the internet? The internet is made of people, dude. I don't know if you've heard. Look, man, woman, and whoever you actually want in your life aren't going to care that much about your height. I've heard this before. You will attract way more friends and people, romantic or otherwise, with your attitude, demeanor, and mindset. I've heard that before. I want to believe you. I really do. But even though I don't always know how to express myself, and it's easy to make fun of the way I think because I haven't learned to articulate my point the way that you can. I and millions of other people, especially younger people in their teens, have been consistently told what you just told me, exactly what you just told me, that height doesn't matter, that looks don't matter. Right, because we're trying to tell you that. It's not that we're not listening to you. We are, but we're constantly shown in society, in the real world, which includes the internet, that height does matter, that looks do matter, just like fitness. I never said that it doesn't matter, just that or it doesn't matter to the right people or whatever. It still doesn't feel good to go through life knowing that some people are judging you based on your height, and then you have to deal with people telling you that that's not happening, you're crazy, you just need to fix your mindset or whatever. I see what you're saying. So then you see why I and millions of other people would want to do what we can to get taller. Yes, I do. But then here you are saying there's nothing we can do. No, look. First of all, thank you for sharing that. It helps me understand your perspective. Sure. And it's not that there's nothing you can do. By all means, if you're medically cleared for it, do the exercises and the stretches. If nothing else, it's good to have the blood flow and the mobility. Right. But if you are in your teens, which you are not, then it's also going to be important to make sure you get plenty of rest, sleep, and nutrition if you want to maximize how tall you're going to get, which is going to be partially limited by your genetics. That makes sense. Right, but those might have more impact than just the exercises when it comes to pure height. Now, you don't have to cut out coffee and energy drinks entirely, but caffeine can impact your sleep quality even if you don't feel it, so just be careful. All right. And if you've experienced someone not liking you for your height or making fun of you for your height, that's a valid experience. I'm not trying to say that never happened. And it's okay to want to be taller. I know a lot of people probably relate to that, wanting to be taller, or more muscular or more beautiful. It's like a hobby to want to change things about yourself. I know, right? But part of the anxiety that you might be feeling around your height or your fitness or whatever might be because you haven't met the right people yet. Man, I already explained. Right, I get it. But check this out. If you're younger, like in your teens, which is when this topic seems to come up a lot, the people you meet are going to be somewhat limited by things out of your control. Right. Like your parents or guardians may have chosen the city you live in, the school you go to, and even some of the hobbies you have. Yeah. Which can be great. But as you grow up, you'll probably end up choosing more things for yourself. Or at least you'll have more of a say. In your education, the places you live, the places you work, and the people you choose to let into your life. I already do that now. Right, and if you haven't already, then you may start to notice that you have more opportunity, perhaps, to hang out with people that you want to, rather than people that you have to, and those people are a lot more likely to like you for who you are. It just doesn't work out that way for some people. You're right, maybe not, but the difference between 0 and 1 is tremendous. What does that mean? It means that even just having one friend or partner who understands you and or likes you can make a tremendous difference in your life. Yeah, but a little bit easier said than done, right? Also true, but it's good to remember that we don't have to convince the world. There's always probably going to be someone out there who dislikes you no matter what you do. But thankfully, we don't need everyone's approval. By all means, keep trying to improve yourself if you want and keep working on the things that you want to work on, and your priorities will probably change too as you grow. But in the vast world, it can be helpful to remember that there are probably at least a few people out there who are like you and may resonate with the things that make you unique. I don't know, man. I hear what you're saying, but I just don't feel great. No, I get that. Sometimes we won't really truly believe something until we feel it and experience it for ourselves. So I think just keep doing what you're doing. You'll continue to learn and grow, which can So you do think I should grow? Not literally grow. Here's my actual opinion on the screen. Free fitness routine on our website so you can get started from almost any fitness level. You don't have to sign up. And a book and ebook version if you want one. Have a beautiful day, my friend.